Very good Monday evening, folks. I'm NTV Chief Meteorologist Eddie Shear with your evening weather update. It's now just after 7 o'clock, and here's the type of weather we can expect over the next 24 to 48 hours. Certainly does get a little messy. Environment Canada has issued special weather statements, winter storm warnings, freezing rain warnings, blowing snow advisories, wind warnings, and a wreck house wind warning for tonight through Tuesday. The winter storm warning: Green Bay, White Bay, Northern Peninsula East, Parsons Pond, Hawke's Bay, Port Saunders, and the Straits. Wind warning for Corner Brook and Bay St. George. Winds there tomorrow may gust close to 100 in spots, especially where the winds channel down the western slopes of the Long Range Mountains. Channel Port aux Basques, wreck house wind warning in place late tonight through tomorrow. Winds will gust close to 110 kilometers per hour at wreck house. For Red Bay to Lanse-Claire, Norman Bay, Lodge Bay, and Labrador, a blowing snow advisory in place. Same thing for Gros Morne. For the eastern two-thirds of the island, we have a special weather statement. And as we get into the Deer Lake, Humber Valley areas, we have a freezing rain warning in place. Now, I would not be surprised if the freezing rain warning gets expanded to include almost this whole area overnight tonight into tomorrow, as it looks like freezing rain is a threat generally there as we head into the next 12 hours or so, mainly late tonight through the beginning hours of tomorrow. The reason? Area of low pressure currently over the Great Lakes will track over the Maritimes tonight into early tomorrow and basically stall over PEI through the day tomorrow. This spreads messy weather across the island. By tomorrow evening, that first low is transferring its energy to a secondary low, which will then become the main low as we go into tomorrow night. Behind that, colder air wraps in for Tuesday night and Wednesday, bringing much colder temperatures for Wednesday and flurries Tuesday night through a good chunk of the day on Wednesday. Now, a closer look across the island will show that tonight we're quiet. It looks like by 2 a.m. still quiet, although areas right around Burgeo and just north could see some snow in the higher elevations. By 5 o'clock in the morning, rain becoming heavy at times along the south coast. But you see that pink area there, that's the freezing rain. And that line will lift north during the morning hours tomorrow. But notice by 8 a.m., temperatures at Fogo 0, Gander 1, Grand Falls, Windsor 0, Buchan 0, Corner Brook 0, Deer Lake, I'm sure the same thing. So this area more than likely will be seeing freezing rain tomorrow morning. As we get into 11 o'clock, notice the mercury still hasn't moved much. Still 0 at Fogo, 1 in Grand Falls, Windsor, 0 Buchans, 1 degree in Corner Brook. This is why I think this area in particular may have a freezing rain warning issued for tomorrow, because temperatures there just hover near freezing through the morning hours. But look at the eastern areas. St. John's, Trepassey, 10 degrees by lunchtime tomorrow with the heaviest rain north. So that's certainly a nice little bonus for tomorrow. By 6 o'clock, the low begins to pull away. It's sitting up in here. Behind the low, we are seeing the colder air beginning to wrap in, which is bringing some light to moderate snow for central and western areas by evening tomorrow. And as we go into midnight, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning on Wednesday, generally the low begins to pull away, colder air wraps in, and we all see a chance of flurries by Wednesday morning as temperatures plummet behind the departing low. How much snow and rain are we talking about? It looks like for much of the island, 10 to 20 millimeters of rain. Now, that area I was just talking about, from like New West Valley, just north of Eastport, Gander, Grand Falls, Windsor, Bishops Falls, Lewisport. As we get farther north to the Bay of Exploits, just south of Springdale, into Corner Brook and Deer Lake, 5 to 10 millimeters of that tomorrow morning could be freezing rain before it changes to rain. So folks, keep that in mind. Baie Verte Peninsula, Northern Peninsula, 15 to 30 centimeters of snow. Into southeast Labrador, 5 to 10 centimeters of snow. But it looks like it will be windy there as well. That's why the blowing snow advisory is in place. For tonight, temperatures near freezing, rising by tomorrow morning. Freezing rain changes over to rain for tomorrow. For a lot of us, for tomorrow after the freezing rain in the morning, mild, but then the temperatures begin to fall during the afternoon as rain along the west coast will end as a period of some snow. I've got full weather forecast details coming up for you tomorrow, but until then, follow me on Facebook and Twitter for your latest weather updates. Meteorologist Eddie Shear on Facebook, at Eddie Shear on Twitter. Have a great night.